Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to L Does Boxing. We back with another one. We about to break down these new WBC rankings. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna run through all the divisions. So before we do that, I want to salute everybody coming through the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to tap in on my social media. Just scrolling across the bottom. Twitter at OverJ, Instagram L Does Boxing. So y'all know how we do. We're gonna do a little screen share. We're gonna get to it. You know what I'm saying? These rankings came out the other day. You know what I'm saying? I just, just getting around and looking at them. But we're gonna tap in together with it. So it's all good. All right. Man, JC in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. My boy Tay in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. Salute. D-Lo 4 boxing in the building. What's good, yo? Salute to you. Yave in the building. Salute to you, bro. Respect all day long. Appreciate you, bro. Yes, sir. We are here in the building. So, all right, we're starting with the WBC heavyweight rankings. We got Tyson Fury and Dylan White coming up April 23rd. So, I'm kind of looking forward for that. Probably as the fight get closer. When it first got announced, I really didn't really care, but fight week that do something to boxing fans. We change up our tune. But yeah, that's coming. Finally get that out the way, and we're gonna see. They still got Deontay number one. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. That's just because he's been a long range champion. We'll see if he come back. Maybe, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? But he's still number one. Joe Joyce, he's the WBO mandatory, so he's got a good ranking as well. Looking at the other guys, I mean, the only thing I really seen is number six, Aslan Beck, the big Russian kid from that fights out of Canada. He had a fight with Morris Watt. He stopped him in the sixth round. He moved up like 4 or 5 spots. You know what I'm saying? He's number six. But the rest of it looked the same. Basically, it just kind of swapped a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let's see who got something coming up. Let me see. The only one I know that got a fight date for sure is Philip Herkovich. He's going to face Zilly Zhang. That's May 7th. That's on Canelo undercard. IBF eliminator. Tony Yoka coming back May 14th. I'm sorry. He's going to face Bacoli, number 15. So that's what's up. And with the WBC rankings, these rankings is probably the best rankings 1 through 15. As you look at it, you know what I'm saying, we know most of these guys, you know what I'm saying? So it's pretty consistent across the board though. So y'all gonna see. You know what I'm saying? The WBC get their hate and they get their bad marks because of what they do as far as like their decision making and creating belts and changing the rules at the last minute. So but the rankings, they're pretty tight with the rankings, so it's all good. He said, you said my name perfectly. That's rare. I mean, I got you, man. It's all good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, bro. How's Wilder number one? He got destroyed twice. I mean, shit. You can go. We gotta ask that about a lot of stuff. Then you know what I'm saying. Um, I say he deserve it. You know what I'm saying. To me, and a lot of people have been champion, had a title defense ten times. You can only name 6 people that did that in history. I mean, he coming off 2 back-to-back losses, so you got a case there. But I mean, shit, it is what it is. I mean, I bet you we're gonna see something else. I want to make sure you hang tight and you bring up something else that you'll catch in these rankings because we're gonna definitely see something. And I want you to point that out as well. No wonder why boxing is dying. Now boxing ain't dying. It's the fans like you probably that's making boxing like that. But boxing is tight. We got fights every week. You know what I'm saying? We got fights tonight. You know what I'm saying? We got all these big time cards coming up. The zone got cards like every week. You know what I'm saying? Showtime just announced their cards. You crazy. Maybe your love for the sport is dying, but you can't rub that off on me. You can't throw that over here. It's different. Correct rankings. Yeah, they be tripping sometimes, no doubt. JC with the yeah, yes sir. Got the hands up. Say salute. But who did Wilder fight in those 10 fights? You know what I'm saying? You can look at every you tell if you tell me who did Larry Holmes fight in his 10 title defenses. Who did Muhammad Ali fight in his 10 title defenses? I know you got Frazier up in there, Norton. Who else he fight? John Pierre Koopman, Richard Dunn. You think Richard Dunn can beat Gerald Washington? Hell no. Come on, bro. Look at Vladimir Klitschko's first 10 title defenses. And we don't want to go all the way back to Tommy Burns and man, chill out, bro. If you need a link, just let me know. You know what I'm saying? You can get, you know what I'm saying? You can get this work if you need a link, just let me know. It's real easy. Just ask for it. Andrew Charles in the building. What's good with you, bro? He said boxing is heating up big time in 2022. I'm anticipated. Yeah, I like it's heating up for sure. But you can always get a link if you want it. He said those legends. I'm gonna get to you. He said, that's the first name. Yeah, that's the first one. Yeah, no doubt. But if you look at their resumes, look at the opponents they fought. Look at guys like Angelista, who fought Larry Holmes and Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying? Muhammad Ali in that ten title defenses. The first one was 9. The second one was 10. He fought a guy named Joe Buckner, who he already beat before. He fought that in his defenses. You know what I'm saying? So if you look at it, I'm not taking away from these other guys, but I'm saying if you're going to take away from Wilder, we can always nitpick. That's what we do. That's what you can do in anybody's resume. Give me a resume and we can go through it and chop it up. Now it's hard with like a total resume for Ali because he fought a lot of great guys. But if you look at that shit, who is the guy that knocked him down again? The guy that made the Rocky movie off of? Can he beat Johan Dorpa? Can Chuck Webner beat Johan Dorpa? Or y'all gonna tell me it's different? It's different times. It's different. It's a different sport. You gonna tell me that? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Come on now. You don't want to come down this road. You know what I'm saying? It's different. I know it may sound all whatever cute. You know what I'm saying? LW dropping knowledge, all that shit. But we can get down with these debates as well. Like I said, you can put all these guys. I don't want them to go back to Tommy Burns and Joe Lewis because those guys they fought a lot of guys. You really can't compare those guys because those guys are like 180 pounds and shit like that. But look at Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes is my favorite heavyweight of all time. But look who he fought in his first 10. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. But if you look at it side by side, if you look at their shit, you're gonna see guys on their resume same as Wilder. Like, who is this guy? Then you can compare them. Man, I already been down this road before. I already had this debate and body people on this already. This easy work for me. King Mitch, what's good with you, bro? But you ain't asked for that link though, so it is what it is. You ain't asked for that. Yeah, Chuck Webner. Yeah. Appreciate you, bro. Yave. You ain't asked for that link. You can get it. He said break down Us's resume. He got a hell of a resume. Gassiev, he got Gawacki, he got Marco Huck, who's one of the longest. Well, he tied your boy Johnny Nelson. I know where you from. We good. It's all good. We rocking. You know what I'm saying? He went to these guys' home countries and beat them. He beat Michael Hunter before he became a heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Contender. He beat Mashinsu, who just challenged for the world title. Gave Makabu hell. I mean, who else he beat? He beat Breeders, but that was skin of his teeth. He beat your boy Tony Bellew. I mean, we working over here. We working. It ain't no easy work over here. If you think that's what it is, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Just ask for the link. You still ain't asked for the link. And Fury resume is kind of, you know what I'm saying, other than like Wilder, I give him props for Shazor. He got Klitschko on there. He got Shazora twice. I mean, you know, before really Wilder and Klitschko is his two biggest names right there. But Shazor, he beat undefeated Shazor, I believe, or he beat Shazor when there was prospects and stuff like that. Then he came back and dominated him. I mean, his shit ain't that tough either. You know, Wilder shit really ain't that tough to be honest with you. They needed each other, but at the end of the day, you can't tear down. You can't say this guy his shit is trash, but you look at other guys comparable, it's not so far apart. Look at Klitschko's resume, his first 10. But you still ain't asked for no link though, so it's all good. We're gonna move on. He said, yeah, I'm gonna get back to it, bro. Yeah, it's all good. But I like it though. I'm ready with it. I'm just passionate about it too. As you can tell, but you still ain't asked for no link though. You know what I'm saying? They look corrupt. Yes, sir. But that's why. But see, look, that's why we go through the rankings so we can catch that stuff. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going through the rankings to glorify nothing. We're going through the rankings so we can highlight what's corrupt and what's not. We can predict future matchups. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the channel. You know what I'm saying? We can also see how these promoters moving, how these managers moving. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just ain't nobody piggybacking off of these guys and showing them love and all that shit. We just talking about it. He said Joyce deserved number one. You know what I'm saying? And that's another. And then you can break, like I said, you can chop up his record. Who he really beat then? That's one of the things in boxing where everybody say who he really beat. But you know you're gonna give him props about Daniel Dubois. His best win, I say, is Brian Jennings. To me, that's his best win. I mean, Brian Jennings, he was coming off a loss to Oscar Rivas. So, I mean, how you want to flip it? You want to keep rocking with it? I mean, come on, bro, chill. You said link. Now I ain't debating. I'm talking about this dude that's trying to debate. Too much talking. Yeah, yeah. Ask for the link, bro. He said he beat Dubois. And who Dubois beat? What's Dubois' best win? Dubois' best win is the guy. What's the dude's name? Bogdan Dinu. Come on, bro. So now we giving people props on sparring. You know what I'm saying? All right, bet. I don't know why you miss. He said I don't know why I missed your channel for so long. It's all good, bro. We good. But yeah, we're gonna keep it moving though. I gave you about 10 minutes. It's all good. You ain't asked for a link yet, so you ducking me. All right, let's keep it pushing though. So we got the Bridgerweight division. So Bridgerweight is a weight limit of 224. This is a new division by the WBC. This is the only sanctioned body that's doing it. You got Oscar Rivas. He's the champion. He just beat Ryan Rosicket. Now he gonna face his mandatory Evgeny Romanov sometime in June. Now I know Romanov is a Russian fighter. We gotta see how that works. But I think they may let him still fight. So that's something to look at. Excuse me. Number two, Rosansky, that's the guy from Poland now. He may get an opportunity to step in for Romanov if Romanov can't take the fight. I heard about Romanov versus Alan Babbage. That'd be a good ass fight right there. I don't know, Babbage. He a fun fighter, but I'm not sure if he's gonna be world level. If you've seen his last couple of fights, you know what I'm saying. So what I say about this division, what I'm saying, I'm not mad at it as long as these guys is rated, fight each other. So you should see shit like number 5 versus number 8. You know what I'm saying? Number 10 versus number 12. These guys should be fighting. So I ain't really tripping off of it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we'll see. Well, Oscar Rivas and Romanov, that day should be coming up pretty soon if they can actually get it together. All right, cruiserweight. So you got Makabu. He's the champion. He just defended his title January 29th versus Mashinshu. That was a close fight. I thought Mashinshu actually outboxed him and won the fight, but he still kept his belt. And he still got his name in the Canelo sweepstakes. He's hoping and praying that he get that call. So we're gonna see. I would love to see unifications. You know what I'm saying? Lawrence Okoli. I think Lawrence Okoli can be undisputed if he can stay there. I know he looking at the Breeders' fight, but I think he beats Makabu and he beats the WBA champion Gallimarian. I think Breeders will give him some smoke though. So we'll see. These rankings though they haven't changed though. You got some good names in there. Alexin Papkin, the number one guy, he fought Makabu before. I believe I want to say he's a mandatory. Not sure. I know he just fought Mashinsu, but they gave him two mandatories back to back. But I don't know. He's a Russian guy too, so we're not sure what's going on. We got Badu Jacob in there, number 5. You know what I'm saying? He's with Pro Bellum. He may get some smoke. He might be the biggest name, you know what I'm saying, because with the Mayweather connection and stuff like that. So he might be the biggest name in this division. Tabiti, he had a fight, he had a comeback fight in December, you know what I'm saying? We'll see if he can bounce back all together. So but we got a good fight coming up though. Tommy McCarthy versus Chris Billum Smith. They're gonna run that back. I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? The first fight was good. That's coming up with April 16th. That's on Conor Ben's undercard. Richard Rapport. That's another good UK cruiserweight. He's fighting next weekend. You know what I'm saying? So he's on Sky Sports. So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Moving down to light heavyweight. Yes, sir. So we're supposed to get unification in this division coming up this summer. Arthur Beterbiev versus Joe Smith Jr. So hopefully we can get that past the line. Looking like June 18th. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can get that. I like Callum Smith. I know Callum Smith didn't look good against Canelo, but he looked good in his last fight. You know what I'm saying? I thought he had the knockout of the year, to be real with you, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's all everybody's opinion. You may see Kyle Smith back. Um, I can see him back on AJ's undercard, looking like AJ may do a interim fight. If he do that, I can see Callum Smith being the co-main for that, and probably facing number two, Matthew Burnley. He's a Olympic bronze medalist, so I can see him fighting him. You know what I'm saying? And as you can see, like I was saying earlier about the top 15, there's some good guys in this division. You know what I'm saying? It's probably like one or two guys you probably don't know. Maybe look, there's another one. Sullivan Barrera coming off two or three losses in a row. Look, they got him number 13, but he talking about Wilder coming off two losses. I told you was gonna find some stuff in here. You'll see some stuff in here. You know what I'm saying? That can be you can question it, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? But some of the names is real good. Yard Bawaxi, you know what I'm saying? I want to see them fight. I think Bawaxi is going to fight number 15, Craig Richards. I think that's coming up some maybe in May. You know what I'm saying? That's a good one. They still got Marcus Brown up in there. Phelan Mean is he's going to face damn, I just seen it. He's going to face John Pascal, who is coming off a PED situation. So they're going to fight like May. I want to say May 21st or something like that. So we're going to see. So yeah, you can criticize. You can look at these rankings and you'll always find something in the bag. But you be doing that shit for every division. Just keep the same energy. That's all I ask. You're gonna criticize somebody, keep the same energy across the board. You know what I'm saying? That's what we shooting for sure. He said bet push on, but yeah, it's all day. Yeah, you ducking that wreck. What's good? Ali 313 in the building. What's good with you? Yeah, that shit different when they tell you to hit that link though. You know what I'm saying? Shit change. All right, so of course, we got Canelo is the undisputed champion. He's going to move up and face Dimitri Bivol. So basically, 168 is at a standstill. These guys is positioning each other and stuff like that. So it is what it is. Benavidez and Lemieux is going to fight for the WBC interim title. You know what I'm saying? That's May 21st. And no, I mean that fight right there. I think is I favor Benavidez heavy, but I think it's one of those fun fights. You know what I'm saying? And this fight been in the works for a minute. So I see what they're doing. He's trying to get Benavidez that WBC interim, and just hoping for if Canelo gonna come back to 68. You know what I'm saying? Take a fight or campaign there after he fight Bivol, or if he stay up at 75 for good, they're just gonna elevate the interim champion. That's the purpose of that. Number three, Pavel. I like him, yo. He can fight. I think he got like 9 or 10 fights. I don't think he got 10 fights. I think he got like 9 fights. He can fight, man. He crafty, tall, know how to box. You know what I'm saying? He all right now. He can give these top guys some trouble. I'm not sure if he actually beat them, but he can give them some trouble. So look out for him. Number three, you got Caleb Plant, Anthony Durrell, and they in talks to have a fight. Maybe I don't know. Maybe July, August. Just look at the scheduling. The scheduling lets you know what they're gonna really do. So if Benavidez is fighting in May and Plant and Darrell is fighting in July, August, they probably not gonna. The winner's not gonna. They probably not gonna fight this year. So Benavidez might fight somebody else at the end of the year, and those guys might only fight one time because you gotta look how PBC moving. They ain't really. Those guys ain't fighting. A lot of those guys ain't fighting twice a year. So we're gonna see. But yeah, it's some good fighters though in this division as well. John Ryder beat Dane Jacobs, so he got his name in the Canelo sweepstakes. Jesse Hart, he still can make some noise. You know what I'm saying? Christian Mabili, now he's fighting next week in Canada. He's facing I forgot the dude's name. He fought Kovalev back in the day. Muhammadi. He fighting him. Christian Mabili can fight, yo. He just beat Ronald Ellis, yo. He can fight. Vladimir Shishkin, that's another one. He just fought too. He's trained by Sugar Hill. You know what I'm saying? They got Billy Joe number 11. Okay. Shooting off LeBron Richards. Now that's a dark horse in this division. He's a dark horse. I like him. He boxed his ass off against Gongor. He beat him easy work. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see if these guys get an opportunity. All right. Dude still ain't clicked the link. All right, 160. Jamal Charlo, they mad about his opponent. You know what I'm saying? Magic Selecki. It is what it is, bro. This time, it's not. I can't really put it on him this time. He has done some stuff before to hinder fights, And I think the argument is with Charlo, Jamal Charlo is he should have enough clout to ask for these fights and get them. You know what I'm saying? It seems to me that he just letting his team do the business, which I understand that too. But he fighting Selecki. Now that really not a bad fight, really. But you know how people spin it, they want to see him fight other people. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, these guys, they still doing something else. It's not like I want to see the Andre fight, right? But Andre, he ain't gonna pull out the fight with Zach Parker to fight Charlo if they haven't made the fight already. So it is what it is, man. I want to see him fight, Charlo. I mean, I want to see him fight Andre. That's the fight I really want to see. But Jaime McGee is still number one. He probably shouldn't have that position because he turned down Carlos Adamas for a final eliminator. So maybe they'll make Carlos Adamas versus a Chris Eubank final eliminator. Maybe or maybe Eubank got something else going on. Maybe that shit fuck around, get all the way down to number 8, PBC guy, or shoot, you never know, man, with these eliminators. So we're gonna see. I think the middleweight division is down right now. I like Zanderbeck though. He's going down the WBO route. He's waiting for the purse bid or the negotiations with Danny Diggum. That's a fight he probably favoring in that he should win to become the WBO interim champion. He got Derenchenko still in there. Falcao, number 7. Now he's the IBF mandatory, so he might just wait it out to see what happens with Triple G and Murata. So you know what I'm saying. So we'll see. All right, we go down to 54. 54. I like this division. These probably one of the best rankings. If you look at it top to bottom, I like these rankings right here. He said facts. Yes, sir. All right, so I want to touch on 154, man, because it's a lot of shit going on in 54. Jamel Charlo, my bus, he's going to run it back with Brian Castano, undisputed. That's May 14th, yo. I can't wait for that. That's a big ass fight. Lubin versus Fundora, 1 versus 2. They're going to fight for the WC interim title, so they right there in line for a title shot. Tim Zoo, number 3, he's fighting next week. He's a WBO mandatory. You know what I'm saying? Look at these rankings, yo. Like, I don't know how you can argue with this one. This might be one of the divisions you really can't argue with it. Sergio Garcia, he got an argument to be number 4. You know what I'm saying? And look, they fighting each other too. That's crazy. He gave Fundora hell his last fight. He's facing Tony Harrison, Brandon Adams. He haven't fought in a while, but you can argue he can get that position. He beat Boachuk, who's number 8. You got Charles Conwell, who's just signed with Pro Bellum, number 7. I like him. You know what I'm saying? Good prospect. But he's like basically a contender as well. Liam Smith got a good fight coming up with Jesse Vargas. I expect him to win. I like Liam Smith in that fight. Kubanov, he's at number 10. He fought Liam Smith to a tough fight. That fight could have went either way. So these guys in the division is actually fighting each other. Israel Marinov, he got to run it back with Soro for the WBA eliminator because they had that controversial ending. Kermit Lajara, he got a fight coming up April the 1st. No. I think his fight is May 23rd, something like that. It's on the zone in Spain. So that's what's up. We seen Soliman Sissoko the other week on Chocolatito on the card. I mean, he boxed real well. Then he had a scare when he got knocked down. When he got back up and finished the fight. Patrick Teixeira, and then you got Jerry Hurd. So not a bad ranking, bro. To 1 through 15. That's what I've been talking about with the WBC rankings. Like the rankings is I. It's just the other stuff that goes on. So it is what it is. Um, let's move down to welterweight. We got unified champion Earl Spence Jr. He's going to face Ugas, WBA champion for the 3 belts. That's April 16th. That's a good ass fight right there. So we're gonna see, and of course we want to see the winner fight Terrence Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying, for undisputed, but we'll see if we can get to it. Virgil is number 1. We know he just pulled out of the fight. You know what I'm saying, with his situation. Now it was supposed to be him and David Avenesian, but we're gonna see what happens with that. They were supposed to go revisit that WBC final eliminator. David Avenesian fighting this weekend. You know what I'm saying? He got some easy work, I think. He's fighting on a Frank Warren show, so it's a fight he should win for sure. They got Keith Thurman number 3. You know what I'm saying? That was just off that eliminator he won. Y'all know, like I disagree with that too. Him getting the eliminator out after 2.5 years out the ring, but you know, Shit. You got Boots number 4. He's going down the IBF route. He's gonna face Custio Clayton May 14th. You know what I'm saying? So that's some good smoke for him. Man, Joe in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. Salute. I'm still waiting for dude to ask for a link. Still ain't did it. So I'm trying to see what Danny gonna do. Talani Embiid's then moved up. You know what I'm saying? He's number 6 now, so he might get eliminated. I wouldn't be surprised if they put David Avanesian versus Talani Embiid in a title eliminator. I wouldn't be surprised. Josito Lopez, he's facing Cody Crawley. That might be a man. Look, the way they be doing these eliminators, I don't be understanding them shits. Real talk, but Cody Crawley versus Josito Lopez, that's set for Earl Spencer Ugas undercard. So that's what's up. And maybe, you know, I don't know. Them guys may be a replacement guy. I don't know. You never know how shit work out. But it's definitely a good fight for that division. He said Callum Smith was super disappointed versus Canelo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he was definitely disappointed. He didn't sound the ropes the whole time. So you got some good guys. Vespucci, Kell Brook, but I don't think he's gonna campaign there. Mean Machine, Santa Maria. I think he deserved that ranking after beating Abel Ramos. You got Stanley Ramos, and Crawley rounds it out. So yeah, not bad really with the rankings. I ain't really mad at it. All right, moving to 140. So Josh Taylor still undisputed by the skin of his teeth. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's all talks about him moving up to 147, which I think is going to happen. Um, so what would happen with his WBC title? You know, Jose Ramirez is the mandatory. He's fighting a tune-up this weekend in Mexico. If he was to stay, he'll have to fight Jose Zepeda. But then Josh Taylor just got a WBA eliminator. You know what I'm saying? He got a mandatory for that. That's Alberto Palullo. So and he's with PBC. So it's looking like either they got 30 days to negotiate. You know how this shit can go. Purse bids, that shit can drag out. So I mean, he may if he stay, he gonna have to fight the WBA mandatory. But it's more likely he can still vacate. He probably can vacate that title and keep his other 3 and take the biggest fights. You know what I'm saying? Because shit start to get crazy when you become undisputed. You start getting mandatories back to back to back. So I think he's gonna move up and vacate all of them. But you got Ramirez who just won an eliminator as well versus Pedraza. Regis Prograis, he's fighting the eliminator this weekend versus old boy Tyrone McKenna. That's a fight I favor Regis heavy. Now, that's another eliminator. Now, so my question is, will the WBC do Regis like they did a couple of years ago when Jose Ramirez he was like number 4. They supposed to did a tournament. I think Regis was number. I can't remember the order of it. I think Regis was number 1. Amon was number 1. Regis was number 2. Postal number 3, and Jose Ramirez is number 4 in that little mini tournament. Jose Ramirez got the first title shot. You feel me? And it supposed to have been Regis and Amir Iman, but just because Ramirez had the network and the promoter and stuff like that, he got the opportunity. So would they do him like that again? You know, he bought the fight for eliminator. Would he leapfrog Jose Ramirez so it can be him as a payder for the vacant title? I don't know, bro. We'll see. We'll see. Jack Catterall number 4. I mean, Jack Catterall deserves to be undisputed right now, but that's a decent ranking, I guess. Sandor Martin, like I can't argue with these rankings. Now the only one you probably can argue just a little tad bit is Teofimo Lopez. They got him 5. Well, oh boy, let me see if he's gonna dispute that. They got Teofimo number 5. You know what I'm saying, coming off a loss, and he never fought at this division. I don't know if he's still in the building, but I want to see. Like I said, it's all about Wild. Like, why are people obsessed with Wilder so much, bro? He haven't even said nothing in like what a month when he had that interview with Brian Scott. It's crazy. They worry about somebody that's not worried about them. But I digress. So Teofimo, he's also number 2 in the WBO, so he probably going down that route. It look like and he'll fight for the vacant title against Liam Paro, or there's a chance that like it's a lot of shit that can happen. Josh Taylor, he can vacate one of those belts and still fight Teofimo. That's a big. That's still a semi big fight. I think it's a big fight. You know what I'm saying? Depending where they put it at. But I think the most likely scenario, Teofimo gonna face Leon Paro for the vacant WO. That's what I see. But if you keep going down, bro, 140, nothing but killers. It's a you gotta watch your head at 140. You got Gary Antoine Russell who look good. He's number 7. Matisse, he's a dangerous fighter, but he's going down the IBF route. On the Barbosa, he's an interesting contender in this division. Can box real well, good fighter. Ponce, that's an IBF route. He's number 1. Jose Pedraza. So yeah, good fighters, bro. Back to here, I see him at number 14, and they still got Postal rolling out number 15, but not sure his situation. So yeah, I like 140 as well. So you want to keep it pushing. 135. So you got George Kambosos, a unified champion. I mean, I just want to see him face Devin Haney so we can get rid of this. It makes sense, right? This undisputed, disputed situation. But it look like he's trying to fight Lomachenko, trying to, what I'm saying, get him out of his situation. We're gonna see, man. I know everybody that got something to do with that fight with Lomachenko and Kambosos is in New York right now at the top rank event. So you may get some behind the scenes discussions and stuff like that. Matter of fact, I know they're talking. So you may get some news this weekend or early next week. So that's crazy. But if Haney don't get the Kambosos fight, like I said, I like for him just to move on. You know what I'm saying? Face the next top guy. I mean, there's some guys, some credible guys that he can fight, but you know, I don't know. We're gonna see. But you got Lomachenko number 1, Zor Adalev to climb back up to number 2 after stopping Linares. That's a good victory for him. Ryan Garcia is coming back April 9th versus Emmanuel Tego. Tego is number 9, so that's cool. Pitbull Cruz is fighting Gamboa. That's not a fight I really asked them for, but I see what they're doing as far as they're trying to market Pitbull Cruz on Spencer undercard. You got Miguel Burchett, excuse me. He's coming back March the 26th. This is his first fight at 135. He's gonna face not his first fight actually, but his first fight campaigning at 135. Um, he's gonna face Jeremiah Nakathia, so that could be a fun fight too. Both of those guys' style gonna match up real well. Jojo Diaz, yeah, he's supposed to come back sometime in April. Talking about Mauricio Jester for his opponent on Golden Boy. But we're gonna see. I think JoJo's still one of the best fighters, better fighters at 135. So like this division as well. There's a lot of known guys that you look at and be like, okay, I know him, I know him. They can make some good fights as well. So we'll see. Like I like that rankings though. WBC got the best rankings, top to bottom. I'm not gonna hold you. All right, 130. So we got the best fight in this division about to happen. Valdez versus Shakur. That's April the 30th. Really, Valdez shouldn't be champion. Let's give it a buck. I'm not really familiar with the opponent, but Ryan might be in a tough one. He's facing a man with Tago, who is a boxer. You know what I'm saying? Counter puncher. He's on the 32 fight winning streak because he lost his first fight as a pro. He really don't got like big power, but he's more so of a boxer. He's gonna have problems with Ryan Garcia trying to get inside. So if he's not just gonna try to not walk in, but try to get inside and try to go to the body and get up under Ryan Garcia, he's gonna have problems trying to fight at distance because he's a natural counterpuncher who likes to box. And I think Ryan Garcia may have an easy fight, bro. Let's keep it a buck because dude trying to get in, and he's gonna be catching those fast hands of Ryan Garcia. That's what I see. But that's why they gotta fight the fights. All right, so like I said, Oscar Valdez versus Ashaki. Excuse me, Ashaki. I jumped again. Oscar Valdez versus Shakur Stevenson, April the 30th, big time unification fight. O'Shaquie Foster's fighting tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Early. Y'all it got links and stuff like that. Y'all can tap in with that. But he's facing number 2, Muhammad Yakubov. That's a WBC eliminator. I think it's part of like a little tournament situation. The winner may have to face Robson Conceição, who just won the eliminator in January versus Xavier Martinez. So we're gonna see, bro. I'm excited for that fight because I want to see a Shaki Foster get an opportunity. I think he's been WBC silver champion since 2018. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what's up. Um, Eduardo Ramirez, and he won an eliminator too. That's what I'm saying. These eliminators be coming out the blue. I don't know what they for. I don't know what they for, but that's cool. Jamel Herring, he should be back May 14th. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's a comeback fight or something real, but we're gonna see. You probably hear some news about him. Um, I like this. I mean, I like to see Jamel Herring versus any one of these guys underneath him. Robinoff would be a good fight for him too. Um, he's number one in the IBF, but I'm not sure his situation. You know what I'm saying? That Russian, Russian, Ukraine. You never know. Uh, this another possible opponent, Eduardo Hernandez, but he's with Pro Bellum. You know what I'm saying? So you got Kid Galahad. He had to pull out his fight. Lamont Roach, Ricardo Nunez. You know what I'm saying? We never know. Albert Bell, now he's one of the guys. Like nobody really want to fight him because of his style and stuff like that. He's not with Top Rank anymore, so he don't have no big time representation. And he's a tough style, bro. Like he can beat guys, even if he go to 35, he gonna give these guys trouble because he's tall, rangy. He really don't give you too much. He make the fight. I ain't gonna say boring, but he make it at his pace. You know what I'm saying? And he got a little pop that you gotta, pay attention to. They got Chris Colbert in the number 14. You see that? Um, and then Michael Madnesi, he's fighting April the 9th in Italy. I think he's the IBO champion in this division. So yes, sir. So we're gonna keep it pushing. Featherweight. So featherweight been looking real nice lately. We seen Lee Wood last week, him and Collins. So that's opened up some eyes at featherweight. I'm with it. That was a hell of a fight. But Mark Masayo is the WBC champion. He got that decision victory over Gary Russell in January. He right back in the ring. So that's one of the PBC fighters that are gonna get two fights, at least two fights this year. And if you win, he have an opportunity to fight at the end of the year. So that's what's up. But he's facing Ray Vargas. That's July the 9th. That's in San Antonio. That should be a pretty decent fight. You still got Gary Russell right there, number two. So I'm not sure I don't know how his recovery is going. Let me see. Joette, number one in the WO. He may face Dalby, who's number five. So that's cool. Let me see. Luis Alberto Lopez, that's an IBF mandatory. He's going to come back April the 9th on Michaela Mayer undercard. Abraham Nova, I see him. He trying to get the Navarrete fight. Adam Lopez, that's another good fighter. He can give these guys a run for their money in this division. You know what I'm saying? If Gary Russell come back though, if he don't get the title shot, which he probably won't, the fight that I can see him taking, just to make sure everything is straight, would be against number 13, Julio Ceja, just to get the kinks out. You know what I'm saying? And that'd be like something amazing because having Gary Russell fight 2 times a year, that shit's crazy. Mhm. You know what I'm saying? That shit's crazy. Coming off an injury, so I can't really put no stock in that. You know what I'm saying? You got Jordan Gill who had a come from behind knockout victory. That shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but it's opening up at the top, man, because Lee Wood, um, he retained his regular title. He's supposed to face Leo Santa Cruz next. They should be ordering that pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta see if Leo gonna actually defend it or he gonna stay at 30. You got Kiko versus Josh Warrington next week. They're gonna run it back. And then you got some hellified contenders, man. Mauricio Lara, you got Lopez, guys like Nova who can challenge for the title. Joette is still another decent guy in this division. So yeah, it's opening up some, bro. All right, 122. So we got a big fight that got announced. Stephen Forson, who is the unified champion, WBC, WBO, he's going to face off against former unified champion Danny Roman. That's June the 4th on PBC Showtime. That's a good fight right there. Looking forward to that. That may be the one. That may be one of the best fights on the schedule. 'Cause I still think Charlo Castano is the best fight, but that's is either one or two. Brandon Figueroa is still number one, so it's a possibility he may face Stephen Fulton after this. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna see undisputed in this division because MJ got two mandatories back to back, running Rios, then Marlon Tapales in the IBF. So that's their gear. You feel me? Luis Neri. This another division got a lot of good names. Luis Neri, Carlos Castro. Neri just beat Castro. Running Rios. Zach Hovanesian, he's fighting this weekend on the Golden Boy show. He's number 2 in the WBA. Rais Salim, he right there number 7. He also like number 10 in the WO, but it's looking like he's going to face number 12. So number 7, Rais Salim versus number 12, Mike Plania. That looking like that about to be done. You know what I'm saying? So look out for that one. You got former champion Angelo Leo up in there. Aaron Alameda, he's a good contender. David Picasso from Mexico, he been knocking out everything over there. So yeah, this a good division as well though. Real good. All right, moving to 118. Donaire is the WBC champion. Look like he's in talks with anyway to run that back for 3 belts. That looking like June if it happens. So I'm with that. Let's get it. Casemiro is the WBO champion. He got a fight coming up against his mandatory Paul Butler. You know what I'm saying? That's April the 22nd. So that's what's up. Um, you got number 1. This is Son Robinson, but this is not the one that we all know. He may face Jason Maloney for a final eliminator. But before that, Jason Maloney, he's going to come back April the 9th. Him and his brother, they're going to be on the same card. Michaela Mayer. And this is a good division too. Good names. Charlie Edwards, Obali, former champion. Anyways, brother Emmanuel Rodriguez, he's fighting next week. I think he's fighting in Mexico. Raymond Gaballo, you know what I'm saying? He'll former interim champion. Rashid Warren, good name. Gary Antonio Russell. That's another. See, this is a good division too. Lee McGregor. I don't know if he's ready for the top guys. Barrios, Santiago Barrios. He gave Antonio Russell a tough ass fight. His last fight. Number 13, Vincent Astrolabio. He just beat Rigo, so he put his name in the hat. He may get a title shot sometime down the line. So yeah, this 118. I like it. 115. So 115. Estrada is the franchise champion. You know what I'm saying? I got BOTB in the building. What's good with you, bro? I appreciate that super chat. He said salute to my homie. Salute to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just going through these rankings, man. Appreciate that, bro. For sure. He said WC rankings at least make some sense. Yeah, it do make some sense. You see, like they can't always I don't know, they can't get it all the way together. They can't be 100%. They gotta be like 75 or 72.8 or some shit. Their rankings is on point, like real talk. But the other politics and shit that they do it make them like trash. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like that. That's so everything they do that's negative is gonna take away from what they do that's tough. You feel me? Like what they really do. Like, they do a lot of stuff, in the community too. But nobody trying to hear that shit when you're not you're not gonna give Devin Haney the opportunity to fight for undisputed. All they should do is just order the fight. In the confusion that you made and just order the fight. Now, the franchise champion at 115 made sense to me because they had ordered the winners to fight each other. So I'm like, okay, I want to see a Estrada versus Chocolatito 3 because that second fight was crazy. So okay, I'm with it. So a Ramazan versus Quadras, okay. Then shit started to happen. People started to fall off the fight. Estrada fell off the fight. Now he got a WA mandatory that he got to handle. You know what I'm saying? Joshua Franco, and then so Ramazan pulled out the fight. Bam moved up. You know what I'm saying? Got the title for what I'm saying, the vacant title. Now Bam got a fight. So Ramazan. So shit didn't change. So they can take away the franchise championship for him now. He don't need it no more. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but this division is heating up though. Like I mentioned, Jesse Bam Rodriguez against Sor Ramazan. They're talking about making that fight and his brother Joshua Franco versus Estrada on the same card in San Antonio. That's their hometown. That'd be crazy. I'm with that. We seen Chocolatito the other week. He let everybody know that he's back. You know what I'm saying? He got some, still got more work to do at 115. Not sure about his title shot. What's next? If you're looking at it politically, because in the WBO, I went over those rankings yesterday. He's not ranked in the WBO. So I was like, shit, he can fight Ioka, who the 4th division champion. Him and Chocolatito got similar credentials. That's a fight I'd like to see. That's a type of legacy fight for the smaller weight divisions. I want to see that, but he's not ranked. So what do he do? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, But there's some good names though. You know what I'm saying? You got the new IBF champion who just beat Kaha, so shit looking good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully these guys can unify, fight each other. But I like this. You know what I'm saying? The IBF champion Fernando Martinez, he's waiting to see if Jerwin Kaha is going to invoke his rematch clause in the IBF. But you see, they got Jerwin number 6 in the WBC, so maybe he gonna take that route. You know, and he just came in the WBO too, so maybe he take that route. You never know. But Martinez got an IBF mandatory already, Jay Bonilla, who is number 12 in the WBC. So maybe we'll see that. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Yes, sir. Yeah. Appreciate that, bro, for sure, man. Appreciate that. That's all love too. All right, we moving down. Got a couple of more divisions. You know what I'm saying? We can't stop. All right, 112. So Julio Cesar Martinez went up there to try to challenge Chocolatito. You know what I'm saying? Got his ass whooping. He gonna run back down to 112, which he should be at. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he can make the weight because he missed weight against Chocolatito. Um, but he got a mandatory interim champion, McWilliams Arroyo. They fought in November. It ended with a cut. But that shit was looking good though, because first round they traded knockdowns and shit, but then Martinez just overwhelmed them in the second round. They're talking about him facing Sonny Edwards in unification. Sonny Edwards is fighting this weekend, March 19th. That's the card Regis Prograis is on. So, you know, I like that fight, but you gotta cut the ring off on Sonny Edwards if you want to beat him. Junto Nakatani, that's a WO champion, tall southpaw. He's gonna fight on Triple G Murata on the card. I like him too. He young and he got some pop, yo. He nice with it. And the WBA champion is Dakla Cannon, Artem Dakla Cannon. He's like a technician type of fighter. You know what I'm saying? Not really. He ain't gonna wow you with nothing too crazy. He's just a real technical fighter, good skills. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this division right here. So this division need unification. Real talk. They got too many good champions. You know what I'm saying to not fight each other. You know what I'm saying. The rankings ain't too bad. They basically the same as last month. Nothing changed really, but it's just I need the champions to fight. I'm asking for that. You know what I'm saying. Same at 108, but we got a good fight this weekend. We got a rematch for the world title. Yakabuki, who it was like an upset, one of the upsets of the year last year. He knocked off Kenshiro, the number 1 contender right here. They're gonna run it back. You know what I'm saying? That was a hell of a fight. He was out boxing Kenshiro. Then Kenshiro came on strong down the stretch, 8-9, 7-8-9. He was on his ass, and then the 10th round, he got caught with something crazy, and Yabuki stopped his ass. So they're gonna run it back this weekend, early morning, Sunday. Excuse me, Saturday morning in Japan. So I'm trying to get a link for that. I think we need a VPN for that shit. But if I get a link, I'm spreading that because I got look. If I know about a crazy fight that I'm watching, I'm not gonna be selfish. I gotta let everybody else know too. You know what I'm saying? Even though it might be too early for you. You know what I'm saying? I might send a link to your ass like 2 o'clock in the morning. But shit, if you can catch the replay on YouTube, then by all means. But yeah, yeah, that's a good fight. Um, these divisions down here, they don't get a lot of love because, like I said before, I'm always repeat this: the champions not fighting each other, so we don't know who is who. Plus, they smaller weights. They fight in these countries like Thailand and Japan, and we don't catch them shits like that. It'd be early as hell if we catch it live. And then after the fact, let's say like for example, it's a lot of fights this weekend. You got Berlinga, you got the Probellum cards, you got all types of shit going on, right? So that fight can be crazy, fight of the year candidate, but ain't nobody gonna see it because it's not really available to the US fans. We gotta go through all this stuff to watch the fight. And we're just gonna hear people talking about it. Yeah, that fight was crazy, you know what I'm saying? So yes, sir. So this division need unification for sure. You got the IBF champion, Felix Alvarado. I like him. He's strong. Jonathan Gonzalez, he's a Miguel Cotto fighter. He's a WO champion. Just took the title last year. He should be back. You know what I'm saying? Look for him on the Ryan Garcia card or one of these Golden Boy shows coming up. You know what I'm saying? And then 105. You know what I'm saying? The featherweight, strawweight fighters. They got a They got another rematch for the world title. You know what I'm saying? The champion Pena. I don't know his last name. Prada Brisky. He's gonna face one hand Mizatoli, and y'all already know what it is. But they're gonna run it back. The first fight was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? My man Pena upset the guy. This is the guy that was like 55 and 0, 54 and 0, and they was calling him TBE and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But they got Floyd to respond to it, so maybe they touched the nerve. But yeah, that's a good fight though. You know what I'm saying? That's a good fight. So we're gonna see. These, if you ever check out these guys at 105, it's a lot of technical shit, a lot of punches, a lot of movement around the ring, a lot of action, yo. You know what I'm saying? They just don't get a lot of love, so it's all good. But yeah, just to recap real quick, like I said, these rankings are pretty good, pretty solid from top to bottom. Nothing really crazy that jumped out to me because they don't really do that like that. That's the WBA. When you'll find somebody that haven't fought in 10 years and they'll be number five. You know what I'm saying? So they different, but they trying to clean up their act. So I will give them props on that. But the WBC, they pretty solid with their rankings, real solid to be honest. So yeah, nothing too crazy. So yeah. All right, we're gonna close it down, man. Salute to everybody coming through the building for sure. You know what I'm saying? He said first time hearing about Royal LW. Yeah, he's from I think he was an Olympian. He a good puncher. He got a twin brother who was a world champion as well. I think they is one is McWilliams, there's McJoe. They both world champions and stuff like that. He can fight. I think he fought Chocolate Tito too. Yep. He said, "Oh no, it's all good. I caught you." He said Suleiman out here acting like he's the commissioner of boxing. I know, right? He be changing shit, bro. I don't like that. That franchise shit was probably the worst thing he ever did because it created too much confusion, bro. All he had to do is make Devin Haney WBC interim champion. Listen, I'm gonna make you interim champion, and I'm gonna mandate you to fight the winner of undisputed between Lomachenko and Teofimo. Problem solved, bro. Now maybe his pay grade would have been a little bit less. Okay, cool. I'm sure he'll trade that pay grade for the opportunity to fight the best fights. So I don't think that's an issue. You feel me? He said, "LW, you on top of this?" Yeah, bro. I gotta stay on top, man. I try to stay well rounded in this sport of boxing. So it's not just the rankings. It's the fight schedule. All shit, I can keep going on and on. Women's boxing, you know what I'm saying? The politics of it, who fighting who. You know what I'm saying? Getting inside information and dropping that shit before it actually come out. You know what I'm saying? Working behind the scenes. I'm doing a lot of shit though. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to be well rounded. So like anybody come up in here, like dude earlier, he come up in here talking about Wilder's resume and how, all that shit and I compare his 10 first title defenses to the greats 10. Ali first 10, Vladimir first 10, Larry Holmes. If you look at the same, you go, I challenge you guys in the chat. You know what I'm saying? You guys got time. You know what I'm saying? Open up some screens, right? Pull up Deontay Wilder's first 10 title defenses. Pull up Larry Holmes' first 10. Pull up Ali's. Pull up um, Vladimir Klitschko. You're gonna see some Ray Austins and some Evangelistas and some Joe Buckners in there, and you're gonna ask yourself, shit, can Joe Buckner beat Bermain Stavern? Bermain Stavern? You know what I'm saying? Can Joe Buckner beat Brazil? Can Evangelista beat Brazil? Evangelista was like 5'11", 211 pounds, 210 pounds. I mean, he got stopped by Ali, and then Holmes fought him and stopped him. How he deserved that opportunity? But they say Wilder ain't fight nobody in his first 10. So I'm just saying, this is. I ain't saying Wilder is a better fighter than those guys. I ain't say that. I'm just saying it's some people on their resumes and their 10 title defenses that you can say, hold up, man. You know what I'm saying? Even Ernie Shavers. I think both guys got Ernie Shavers, one of the biggest punchers in the sport of boxing histories. But his chin is trash. So you trying to tell me a 210-pound Ernest Shavers can beat Luis Ortiz? I'm just saying. If y'all, what about other guys on his resume? Shit. Even Gerald Washington would get him problems. Now I'm not saying that they can't get cracked by that big ass shit that Ernie Shavers be throwing. But I'm also I can point out like whatever you can hype up for Ernie Shavers or any of these fighters, I can diminish it. So we're just gonna go back and forth. So it's about who know what. You know what I'm saying? And then 9 times out of 10, I probably get the upper hand on that shit. So that's why he didn't click the link. Or that's why he didn't ask for the link. He said facts. Yeah, he didn't ask for the link. He was still talking. What's up, Trap House Boston? Salute to you, bro. Salute. He said, yeah, he was scary though. I ain't denying that shit. But I seen him lose to guys he shouldn't have lost to. I seen him get stopped by guys and stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if we're gonna tear down these guys, like you can tear down anybody's resume, bro. Anybody's. One thing you just gotta know what was going on at that time period. If you got context to speak behind it, you know what I'm saying. You can say, well, like for example, with Wilder, like Wilder, he only fought Areola because Povetkin tested positive. You know what I'm saying? Or you can throw this one in there. He only fought uh what's his name? He only after Gerald Washington, right? He didn't get the unification because Parker didn't want to fight him. Like Parker didn't have nothing going on. Parker fight Razvan Kajanu. You know what I'm saying? He struggled with him. He struggled with that fight. He won, but he struggled. But then you look at it, Ortiz fought Raspberry and Kajanu not too long after that, stopped them in 2 rounds. So when you look at these resumes and they try to diminish these guys, so you gotta look at what these guys did when they fought the guy, the context of it, and then you gotta look at shit. What happens after that? What happened if this my opponent fights your opponent? What happened? Sometimes sometimes it look good, sometimes it don't. You know, I don't know. If you have 10 tile defenses, you done fought some people that like people are like, who the hell is that? It's like that, bro. Chuck Webner. Who can Chuck Webner beat on those 10 tile defenses that Wilder had? Who can Chuck Webner beat? Ali fought Chuck Webner, bro. They just pulled him out of nowhere. They done made a movie. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. The best thing that came out of that fight was all those Rocky movies. You feel me? Come on, man. That's why I be waiting for somebody to try and come on here with that shit. You see, he ran off though, but I still got that smoke for his ass. It's all good though. But yeah, man, salute to everybody in the building, man. Y'all guys been great, bro. I appreciate you guys. Y'all be in the building. Trap House, Andrew Charles, King Mitch. I got BFTB coming in with the super chat. Appreciate that shit for sure. Ali, my boy in the building. Joe in the building. My man Reflex, he ducking. He ducking that smoke. You know what I'm saying? He ducking that smoke heavy. The bar KO, AJ, and Spawn. That's why Joe George should be deserve to be number 1. I bet. Get out of here with that shit. My man D-Lo 404 in the building, man. I appreciate you, bro. Everybody coming through the building. Teach in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute everybody, yo. But yeah, man, definitely tune into these fights, man, that's coming up. If you guys need like a schedule behind the scenes, hit me up, you know what I'm saying, on my social media, scroll across the bottom. Uh, Twitter and OverJ, feel free. Instagram, L Does Boxing. If you guys need any information, definitely like the fight schedule because I know, sometimes we don't get the times and stuff like that. We want to schedule it around our day. Feel free to tap in with me behind the scenes and I'll drop that information for you. You feel me? So yeah, it's all good. You said no link. You mean you want to get on real quick? If you want to get on, I'll let you get on. Is that for you, Yave? Or you talking about for anybody else? Or the old boy that ran off? I'll drop the link. I got about 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes to play with, so feel free. Hold on. Yeah, I got you, bro. Anybody scared to drop no link. I just be cooking so much and I be thinking about something, but anybody scared? Never been that. Especially with this boxing shit. It's all good. Yo, we can rock. We can start with the big dogs. You feel me? Oh, he said nah. Okay, I was just making sure though. Just in case if you want to hop on, man. I ain't opposed to none of that. You feel me? I ain't opposed to none of that. But yeah, I appreciate you though, Yave, coming through though. You know what I'm saying? Finding the channel. I know it's a lot of. He said I didn't I didn't have no weird opinion. Yeah, yeah. I know there's a lot of channels out here, a lot of great channels out here doing a lot of work, man. For you to come through, I appreciate it. I just want to bring something different or something else to the table. You know what I'm saying? To add to whatever's going on in the sport of boxing. So it's all good. All right. So I want to salute everybody coming through the building once again. You know what I'm saying? That's my time, and I'm out.